Understandable smooth shit that murderers move with. Understandable smooth shit.
POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we getting to.
Bring the intro in. That feeling, yeah. Hey. On a Thursday.
Ooh la la, are we weed? Ooh la la, are we weed? Ooh la la,
Might have went too heavy on the head.
Ooh la la,
But nonetheless. Hey.
Ooh la la, are we weed?
That vibe.
Ooh la la, are we weed? Ooh la la.
The vibes on a Thursday. Got the club going up on the motherfucking Thursday. Yeah, kid, that feeling on a Thursday. How y'all doing out there? You know, this goes out to you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you. And while it's going out to you, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Yeah, kid, how y'all doing out there? You know what I mean? Weekend is here, pretty much. Tomorrow's Friday. But for a lot, tomorrow is Christmas. You know what I mean? Shout outs to everybody that celebrate Christmas. I don't. If you know, you know. Come on, y'all know what it is. Y'all know I don't do certain things. It's the POPAVIST vibes, you know what I mean? But I do got a lot of celebrations because a lot of my peoples, a lot of my family and friends, Capricorns, you know what I mean? It's that season of the Capricorns. Let's get a shout out to all the Capricorns. Happy birthday to my sister today, my brother birthday tomorrow, mom's birthday Sunday, and on. My brother, my cousin, my aunt, my uncle, you know what I mean? My other cousin, my other peoples. Yeah, it's that type of situation. Let's bring it back for them one time then on a Thursday. Hey! Shout out to all the Capricorns, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Capricorns. We see y'all, we love y'all. You know what I mean? You know, I rock with y'all. I rock with y'all like this song. All the Capricorns. I rock with y'all like this. Here we go. Yeah, kids, you know the energy, you know the vibes, and you know what time it is. We in the end game now. 2020, out of here, almost out of here. KRS-One, do you ever think about when you out of here? Just dropped that new album too. Behind the Protest. But y'all know what it is. It's Thursday. We're going to get a picks out because tomorrow we got football. Saturday we got football. And of course, on my mom's birthday, Sunday we got football. Yeah, that feeling. Sunday fun day. Winner, chicken dinner. Who you got? Who you betting on? If I go 12 for 12, I told y'all what it is. We're going to do the one chip challenge. I go 12 for 12. This shit just sitting here because I'm not winning like that. Plus, I really don't want to do it. But if I go 12 for 12, I'm going to eat it. Not. Keith still telling me to eat that joint. I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking with that hot chip challenge. Bringing in the New Year's on some spicy, smoky. But let's get to the picks. You already know. POPAVIST. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Let's get these likes up. Share the video. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. Week 16, NFL versus the spread. Vegas is on the bat line. Last week went 7 out of 13 and 2 out of 3 on the locks. But really, I gave y'all 5 locks last week. You know what I mean? Yeah, 5 locks, 5 golden rings. Tomorrow, Minnesota at New Orleans. DREWBREES! Shout outs to DREWBREES. He's back. Came back last week against Kansas City. Almost pulled a spiraculous, you know what I mean, come back out the, you know what I mean? But we had Kansas City as a lock. It was a push. DREWBREES, they giving 7 to Minnesota. They already got some history. Minnesota knocked them out twice in the playoffs. I think 2 times overtime. You already know in the other video I did. Go check that out. I think DREWBREES and them will cover. I like Drew Brees and them at home to cover the spread. And the only reason really why, because Minnesota could backdoor cover, Dalvin Cook, Kirk Cousins, you like that. They can put some points up, even though a couple of the, offensive players is out. A couple of wideouts is coming back home as well to New Orleans. You know what I mean? Who that said they going to beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Shout out to all my Saint fans out there. You know what I mean? Drew Brees. I like Drew Brees to cover. Minnesota got a lot of players hurt. And so I think off of that loss, once they win this game, the division is locked. They got it. They're not going to get the bye. Green Bay got that. Green Bay could slip up. Let's talk about it. All right, so Friday, Christmas for those that celebrate football. Minnesota getting 7 at Drew Brees. I like Drew Brees. Saturday, first game. Tom Brady, a.k.a. TB3, TB5 equal up to 4 when he can get the number right. All right, Tom Brady giving 10 to Detroit. Detroit at home. Detroit is just kind of trash right now. They look a little better since they got rid of the coach. I don't know what's going on with Chicago, why they didn't get rid of Matt Nagy yet. Well, he should be out of here. See the other video I did on that. I'm going with Tom Brady and them to cover. Like I said, off the bye, when I had them as a lock the week before that. Last week I said they would win, but I didn't say it was a lock. Same thing. They going to get it together. It's December. It's going into January. The year's almost over. New England, even though he's not on New England, always play better, and all of the good teams start playing better in December. This when the games matter. I think they figured it out, even though they didn't cover the spread a couple of times. But I got them beating Detroit, and I got them covering. A lot of people probably will take Detroit at home, but they bum juice. They garbage juice. Next game, San Fran at Arizona. Arizona is giving 5. It was 4, now it's 5. I guess they gotta need people to jump on that San Fran line, but I'm not jumping on the San Fran line because 2 weeks in a row, not 1, not 2, on some LeBron James, not 1, not 2, but I took them 2 times in a row on a lock pick. When I could have picked any other team, we could have been anywhere in the world, but I chose San Fran. Shout out to my nigga Dre. He a San Fran fan to the heart, rip the chest off. 49ers, but we not rocking with them. We going with Kyler Murray. We going with Hopkins. We going with them boys, and I think they starting to figure it out. They beat my Giants. Last week they beat Philly, 2 NFC East teams. Now they playing another team that's just... Mullins is not starting, but so what? It don't even really matter. San Fran, I like Arizona at home with the 5, and this probably be the week they going to win, right? All right, next game, Miami at the Los Angeles Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. Why do everybody keep messing that up? I don't know. But last week we had Miami as a lock over New England. Last week before that, we had Miami as a lock against Kansas City with the 7. They covered. Yes, that was chicken dinners. This week here, I don't really know if they're gonna pull it out. I like Miami, but I don't know with these storylines and these bat lines that Vegas be on. There's no real rhyme or reason. Obviously, if Vegas lose, they out of here. They out of here. Miami, they win and they get a little, they could get in the playoffs. I think Miami is the better team. I don't know if they got the better coach. I'm going to give Gruden that. He is a Super Bowl champion. He definitely a Super Bowl champion. Beat the Raiders with Tampa Bay. The whole revenge game, the whole scenario, storylines. Ooh, it gets spooky out there in them NFL streets with Roger Goodell behind the boards and the sounds. Controlling shit. So, my brain is saying take Miami, but for some reason I'm thinking Raiders, and I don't know why. I don't know if Mariota gonna play or if Derek Carr is gonna play. Either one of them is serviceable. And this, like I said, I think Miami. You know what? Miami, take Miami. I'm staying off Raiders. They almost lost to the Jets. Then you lose the following week. I forgot who they played. Oh, the Chargers, and I had the Chargers. Now, this week, I like Miami, even though they probably won't lose 3 in a row, but I'm taking Miami. That's not going to be a lock. I'm going to stay away from that Saturday game. All right, Sunday fun day. Let's get it rocking. Sunday fun day. Cleveland at the New York Jets coming off that victory. Finally got off the snarl. Now, I mean, they getting 9.5. There's no real rhyme or reason. I think the Jets will lose. Should have lost last week because now your percentages of getting the top draft pick is down dramatically. So I don't know what you're doing. But I think they will lose, but they're not going to lose by the spread. So I like Jets with the points. You know what I'm saying? Next game, another New York team. My New York Football Giants, the G-Men, coming off that loss. I knew they was going to get blown out. Danny Dimes supposed to be back. They getting 10.5. They on the road at Baltimore. I don't think they will lose by 10.5. I think they will lose. I like Baltimore, but I like Giants to cover with the 10.5. The defense should keep them close enough. If Danny Dimes is playing, he probably will move the ball a little bit. Baltimore got a good defense. I don't really see Giants putting up too much. And on the other end, I see it maybe like a 21-17 to 10 game, or 9, maybe 3 field goals the Giants to get, something like that. 10.5, I like the Giants. Cincinnati on the road at Houston getting 7.5, coming off that upset. Yeah, we had Cincinnati game and over, except we couldn't tell y'all in the back line. You know what I mean? Y'all got to just keep up with the channel. I ain't get to the other channels level yet where I could get the Patreon, and as soon as when I change my mind, y'all could get the, y'all could get the information and all that. But anyway, I like Cincinnati with the 7.5. Houston should win the game. I mean, they got Deshaun Watson. He is a baller. He just don't got a good team. And Cincinnati, they showed me, but getting that victory after losing all those games, I'm not going to say they're going to overlook Houston. They can't afford to overlook nobody. But I still think they'll keep the energy going. But I think they lose. Cincinnati with the points, though. Here we go. Matt Nagy and them boys. Mitch Trubisky. Definitely think they should be fired. You know what I mean? With that being said, Jacksonville was getting 7.5. Chicago was the better team. Jacksonville was dirt. Chicago should cover, so I'm going to take Chicago. I'm not going to even overthink it. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta getting 10.5 at Kansas City. Another bum juice team playing against a team that's not really playing for nothing. Because Mahomes and them, they got the number 1 seed locked up. They got that in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. Fabulous. Throw it in the bag. It's a wrap. Nobody really could catch them. So even if they're not going to lose this game, they probably just won't cover. So I'm taking Atlanta with the 10.5, and they probably get blown out. But I'm still going to take Atlanta with 10.5 because it's a halfie. So they got to win by 14. They're not really blowing no teams out like that. And I think they're going to not take their foot off the pedal. They're going to win the game, but I don't think they're going to blow them out. And 10 points is a blowout. You know what I mean? 10.5. Might go up to 12, 12.5 by Sunday. Who knows? Pittsburgh, Colts, Phillip Rivers and them boys, T.Y. Hilton and all that. Pittsburgh, 3 in a row. Like, I'm still not overreacting, even though I got on TV. I got on the channel like, yo, Pittsburgh going to bounce back. They're going to beat Cincinnati. I did tell y'all that in the other video. But before the game, I said, damn, I went to the spot. I see the spread went up 0.5 point. I said, you know what? I'm going to take Cincinnati. And that's exactly what I did. Y'all seen the receipts. Hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? So when I get it to y'all can hit the bat line, then you'll be able to hit the bat line. But right now, it is what it is. But I had Cincinnati. Y'all seen that. But the point is, I was like, Pittsburgh going to bounce back. I just was on here like, yo, Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL. And he is, by far, in my opinion. But they just looked at trash. They looked at like hot garbage trash. You know what I mean? Like, whew. But so, Colts, they still need to win. Because they kind of like, you know what I mean? Pittsburgh, they don't need to win, but they need to win in the worst way. Like, you played Cleveland next week, Baker Mayfield and Progressive. So I'm going with Pittsburgh over Phillip Rivers. That's why I did all that long soliloquy and all that. Like, listen, Pittsburgh is the pick for this week right here. I like them over the Colts. Colts is all right, but I don't think they're going to lose 4 in a row. Like, you're going to win 11 straight then lose 4 in a row. Like, the chances of that is some real bullshit. If Vegas make that happen, might stay away from that game because that's borderline lock. Let me get to the locks in a minute, though. Not the locks from Yonkers. Shout outs to Jada and them, but the locks of this week. All right, next game, Denver at the Chargers. Chargers just came off their little victory, beating the Raiders. Like I said, they're looking better. The team is going to be a good team. I don't know if they're going to keep Anthony Lynn, but they found themselves a quarterback. They definitely got a good quarterback in the makings, a great quarterback. He got the arm. He can make all the throws. You know what I mean? They only losing 1 possession games, whether a field goal or a touchdown. So that should say something about him. Just like Joe Burrow was looking good too prior to the injury. More 2020 stuff, you know what I mean? Watching ESPN presents all of, sports, how sports took a course this year, or a roller coaster ride with the pandemic and the loss of, Kobe, rest in peace, and just a whole lot of stuff. So that was interesting. But with that being said, you know what I mean? I like the Chargers at home, minus the 3. They should beat Denver, you know what I mean? Division rival, you know what I mean? They playing better, and season is closing out. They both losing records. I'm going with the Chargers at home. It's no real, you know what I mean? Next game, Carolina at Washington. What's up to my boy Alex Smith? Is you coming back? Is you not coming back? They saying he might play. He's looking good. They hopeful, but really it's probably going to be Dwayne Haskins. And you already know, you know what I mean? I ain't going to drag him through the mud, but he is making some not smart decisions. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, they looking at you. They watching you. You in that position. You work hard to get there. Why sometimes is it hard to grow and be, and be more mature? Kids, do your chores. Make your own money. Be proud, that's yours. I don't know, like you want a no fun league, like you can easily get pushed to the back burner. Like, don't fuck your shit up. They're already saying like you can't even really play. So your hands is tied behind your back, so to speak. Like you have to prove every second, every moment, every living moment. Like you gotta, you know what I mean? Call on your inner strength and you know what I mean? Like you gotta come out on fire. Otherwise, teams ain't gonna really want to fuck with you. So that's really just the down part. I mean, you went to the strip club, cool. That used to be, if you know the gram. You know what I mean? You see what I be, you know what I mean? Those fun days and all that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But, pandemic, you the only viable quarterback at the time. You already had suspect stuff happen in the past. And I watched the interview, and again, we ain't gonna come down on the brother too hard. You know what I mean? Hopefully he learn from his experience. He said he take full accountability. We talk with Rivera, and we'll see. But I like Washington pretty much. I like Washington over over Carolina. No matter who is the quarterback, I think the defense is good enough to win this game, and they need to win the game, even though they really don't need to win the game because the Giants probably gonna lose. You know what I mean? Giants probably, but we'll talk about the next game as far as the NFC East in a second. So I like Washington minus the 1. Rams at Seahawks. How about them Seahawks? Touchdown, Seahawks. You know how they announce on touchdown, Seahawks. All the Seahawks fans and all that. Russ Cook, you know what I mean? And Russ cooked in the NBA the other night in his debut in Washington. You know what I mean? Triple-double and all that. The Brody, told you I'll put some respect on his name, you know what I mean? And Washington probably will make the playoffs, like I said in my other video, even though they did lose to Philly. You know what I mean? Anyway, the Rams, Holly Berry, Jared Goff and them boys, Aaron Donald, Holly Berry, all that, playing, Russ Cooks, 12th man, even though there's nobody going to be there. But you know what? The spread is only 1, and I told y'all, when the spread is 1, that means somebody getting blown out the water, usually. So even if you teasing it and you buying points, Vegas still going to make sure you lose. Like, they're going to stomp you in the dirt. You could have brought 15. Niggas lose by 30. Like, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, yeah, they lost to the Jets, and they probably are going to be mad and all that. But I like Russ over Goff. I think he's better. And I think Pete Carroll's a better coach, and he'll have a better game plan. So I'm going with Russ. Yeah, I like Russ over the Rams. They got to show it to me. They the team that be like, yeah, you good in the regular season, even though they did make it to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't know. I look at them with the side eye, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, you look cool today, but what about tomorrow? You know what I mean? Like, you was making sense today, but I'll be coming back tomorrow, checking on you to see what you're talking about, and you don't be talking about nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Trash. So I like Russ. Next game, the game I was talking about with the Washington, why they need to win but really don't need to win. You got Philly at Dallas. Dallas is the home dog, getting 2.5. How about those Cowboys? Finally got a victory. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the Dallas Cowboy fans. Hate y'all. I like to apologize to absolutely nobody. You know what I mean? Like, Jalen Hurts looking good. I went against them last week in the video, picking the picks. I took them, but then when I went to the spot, I'm like, nah, Arizona is the pick. And y'all seen I won money on Arizona. You know what I mean? That was a winner chicken dinner. But who do you believe in more? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they both hate, picking these games. It's like both dirt juice, you know what I mean? Covered in more dirt, you know what I mean? But somebody got to win, and if anybody got to win, I'm going to go with the Eagles. I like the Eagles. Don't know why. Dallas is the underdog at home. They both dirt. Dallas is 5 wins, and the Eagles got 4 wins. So we'll see what happens. But I like Philly. You know what I mean? I like Jalen Hurts. We're going to see if he can have a bounce-back game. Team is looking more energetic. They playing better. We'll see. Dallas looking a little better, too. Not to win, though. You know what I mean? Y'all not winning nothing. Next game, Tennessee at Green Bay. Sunday night football. Probably going to be eating some good chicken dinner, chilling with my moms, you know what I mean, on her birthday, you know what I mean? But watching the game. The spread is 3.5, and off the rip, I like Tennessee. And I think Tennessee could go in there and could win straight up, but definitely going to take them with the 3.5. Reason being, I mean, Green Bay is a good team, but have you seen the other video like Kanye pulled up in my other, you know what I mean? Then I'm not really on Green Bay like that. Yes, Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. Yes, he is. Super nice. But he's on the clock just like the other quarterbacks I told y'all about, the old quarterbacks. And that video was coming. Which of the old quarterbacks is going to be out of here first, like next year out of here? I think it might be Drew Brees, especially if they win. They got a good chance of winning. Super Bowl. Drew Brees! But I'm not really on the whole team of Green Bay. I think they could be beaten. I think a lot of teams like Drew Brees and them could go up there and beat them. You know what I mean? A couple other teams. But I like Derrick Henry. I told y'all he definitely in the run-ins for the MVP. What he's doing on the field, what he's been doing for the past 30 games, like killing them. You know what I mean? Like killing them. You know what I mean? Like slow down, you're killing them. You know what I mean? Who gassing them with Octane about to get blasted up? Like, Henry is that dude right now. So I think they're going to run the ball. I think they're going to play action off that. Tannehill, he can sling the ball just as good as Aaron Rodgers at this point in time in career. I'm not saying he's better than Aaron Rodgers. I'm saying he can hang with him. And I think it's going to be a close shootout game. And I think they got the better running game. Defense is definitely suspect, you know what I mean, on Tennessee. But if they run the ball, get an early lead, I think that's going to be the game plan. I think they, control the ball, keep Aaron Rodgers on the sideline, and they win. You know what I mean? Or they don't lose by the 3.5. So that's the picks. You know what I'm saying? We got, obviously, let's get to the locks. Let's get to the locks of the week. You know what I mean? Y'all know how we do before we get to the locks. Let's bring it back. While I have a sip. In the house, get you a pair. Cozy souls, cozy souls. I'm in the house chilling.
Ooh la la, oui, oui.
On set. Unscripted, authentic, you know what I mean? That feeling. Hey, let's get to the locks. Let's get to the locks of the week, because that's the money. That's where it boils down to. Winner, chicken dinner. You know what I mean? This is the locks for the week. It ain't no real rhyme or reason. Book it, Tennessee, lock, 3.5. I think they could win the game straight up, so I'm taking them. That's a lock, Tennessee. Pittsburgh Steelers, -1. Yes, Phillip Rivers, looking good. Defense, looking good. Looking PDD, pretty damn decent. Yeah, they looking pretty damn decent. But everybody taking the Colts, and I'm just not buying it. Like, they're another team that I look at with the side eye because they have Phillip Rivers. He won some big games, and obviously he going to the Hall of Fame. He lasts longer than Eli. Ben is still there. Really, yeah, just him really and Eli. You know what I'm saying? So he still look good. He ain't win nothing, though. Not yet. You know what I mean? Got a chance, maybe. You know what I mean? It's a smidget of a chance. Like Holly Berry said, is that a nipple? It looked like a smidget of a nipple. You know what I mean? And Boomerang, they got a smidget of a chance to win because of the defense, but they ain't beating nobody really in the AFC. I don't think so. And I like Pittsburgh this week as a lock. Book it. Yeah, book it. In the Stephen A voice, book it. You can book it. You know what I mean? I just told y'all. I like them, and I mean, I like them to kill because they got Russ. Yeah, I'm going with Russ. You know what I mean? Russell Wilson, that is. 12th man, that is. Pete Carroll, that is, against Jared Goff. And all I keep hearing, like I said, there's no real rhyme or reason, but they my lock just because I like the quarterback better. The defense is not better than the Rams. But it's not that far off. They're going to play hard. They're going to play good. It's a division rival, and they need to play well. They need to win this game just as much as the Rams need the game. They need it just as much, even though there's no buys on the line. And I like Russ better. Now, I mean, Metcalf was held. They ain't even getting no touchdowns against the Giants. He had 45 yards. Like, you know what I mean? So, and they played Washington. They won the game, but no, that's the game he didn't have no touchdowns against Washington. Played a tough defense, playing another tough defense. Okay, so what? Let's see if you can win. I like Russ at home. I'm going with Russ. You know what I mean? The Rams got to prove it to me. You know what I mean? Bonus locks. Cincinnati, 7.5. Yeah, book it against Deshaun Watson. Yes, Deshaun Watson will win. I think it'll probably be an under game. You know what I mean? But I'm going with Cincinnati with the 7.5. Book it. That's a lock. That's number 4. Is that 4? Tennessee, Russ, Seahawks, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Yeah, that is 4. No, we ain't going to be greedy. Come back, have all losers. Like, damn it, man. Hate losing. Like, I come in here like, yo, no Happyville. No Happyville. You know what I mean? Be around the moms tight and all that. Like, I don't want to hear nothing. Now, let me stop. Hit the subscribe button, though. Hit the like button. Hit the notification button. Rock with your boy. Let's get these likes up. You know what I mean? Let me know if you want some chicken dinners. Let me know if you disagree with my locks. Why you disagree with my locks. What's your locks? Give me a combination on a parlay or some little hundo. You know what I mean? Get that little 600 back and change. Yeah, kid. That feeling. You already know the vibes. POPAVIST. Let's go.